Hey preschool friends, it's Miss Erin here today, and I am going to be showing you guys how to build a bird's nest. So this is a STEM activity, which stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So you use all of your brain muscles to solve a problem. And the problem that we have today is to build a bird's nest. So we have been learning all about woodland animals and animals that live in the forest, and one animal is a bird that lives in the trees. So birds, as many of you guys probably already know, live in a nest. And there's some other animals that live in a nest as well, and I challenge you to do some research on that. But I have never done this before either, so I'm crossing my fingers that this works. But I'm going to show you how I would do it and the thinking process I would have, and then you guys are going to try and do it on your own as well. So first of all, I am outside because you have to go outside to grab the materials. Birds live outside, so you're not going to find stuff in your house to build a nest. We need natural things. So I have a stick that has a bunch of dead pine needles on it, so I'm thinking I can use these to make the bird's nest. I also grabbed some smaller ones. I grabbed some leaves, and then I grabbed some mulch. So I'm hoping that I can use all this. You also have to remember that birds are tiny, so they would not be able to carry something this big. They would instead kind of grab the scraps of it. So they might pick off a couple of these at a time, or a branch or something like that. So let's go to my table, and I'm going to try and build this with you guys. Alright, so I'm going to start by kind of taking my leaves and building the shape of the nest. So this one's really big, so I might actually use this. Hopefully it doesn't all break. But this is where the birds could sit. Then I'm going to grab some mulch to make sure it doesn't blow around anywhere. And then I'm going to put some mulch around it. And another leaf just for some comfort. There we go. Try to make sure you guys can actually see this. It's really hard because it's so bright out here. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some sticks and I'm just going to kind of build it, break them, and kind of stack them all around. So the sticks are just kind of helping to make sure that the home doesn't blow away. And you're going to probably need a lot of sticks. And I'm just going to kind of keep stacking them. And as you can see, it's starting to look like a bird's nest. I'm going to also stick it over here. I'm going to keep putting some sticks here. So if you could imagine, these birds it would take them a little while to do this because they have to grab all of these individually. I'm also going to grab some of the ones with the dead pine needles on it now and start stacking those in. And then I'm going to start kind of breaking the sticks off again. and then I'm going to do like 4 sticks that overlap each other to hold it all down. And I think that's a pretty good nest. You could definitely lay some eggs in here. I know that birds use mud sometimes to kind of like almost glue it together. I could use some more mulch to kind of fill it in. But I think that this would be a pretty comfy place for a bird. They'll feel safe. It's not going to go anywhere. The bird will be able to sit in it, have its little babies. It's nice and cushioned. So I think we did a good job. So that's how I would build a bird nest, and I'm curious to see how you would build a bird nest. So think about things. Ooh, do you hear the bird? So think about things. You don't want it to blow away. You want it to kind of stay. How is it going to stay? If the bird gets in it, is it going to move and break everything? You want to think about these things. Also think about, would a bird be able to carry that? I'm not going to be able to bring a whole bowl out. The bird would never be able to carry a bowl. So think about these things as you are building your bird's nest. And please send pictures. I'm so excited about this project. So please, please send pictures. Have a good one.